Good evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever you're doing, whatever time it is. I hope you had a good day. I am the Mainly Digger, and this video is about gear. I'm not getting new gear, but this video is for the beginners, the amateur. I'm still an amateur. The new guy, the guy that wants to get to be a hobby detectorist, but he doesn't have a whole bunch of money or enough knowledge to get a decent metal detector. I did some research. I looked online. I am kind of cheap. Call me cheap, call me whatever you want. When it comes to my gear, give me a good solid product and I will use it until it dies. I will use and abuse it and buy another one. But there are some things I cannot spend money on, like that. I'm cheap, but also I don't have the money to spend it on, or I won't. I can't see myself spending money on useless things. But I mean, a Garrett, which is two Garretts, which is amazing detectors, and I have gear that I use that works. So I review my gear that I use in this video and that I started off with throughout my, the past year, 2 years of metal detecting, and that I have now. I don't have the best. I would say Garrett's really good. So I have good gear that I've bought over time. So my suggestion to new detectorists, new hobbyists, is don't buy the best gear right out. Don't buy the most expensive gear right out. You don't know if you're gonna like the hobby. You don't know if you're gonna be that person to have the patience for this hobby. And this video started off as a kind of me making fun of different prices of metal detectors and gear. But then I realized like there's some stuff that's just overpriced. Maybe I'm cheap. I am cheap, but there's just some stuff that's overpriced. I am using a GoPro right now to videotape myself, but I'm controlling it with my phone. So there's two of me right here. So that is cool. I'm practicing. I don't really like using the GoPro for interviews, but it's always good to have. It's always a good tool, another piece of gear. And I'm not including camera gear in this video, but this is the gear that I've had over a period of 1 to 2 years. Thank you for watching Mainly Dig Out.
Before I start, let's talk about Operation Reboot. Operation Reboot Outdoors is an organization, a nonprofit organization for veterans to get them out into the woods, to take them out hunting and fishing. It is ran by Dan and Nicole Waite. If you are interested in Operation Reboot Outdoors, they have a YouTube channel where they discuss how they help veterans. They discuss their organization, and they have a coffee time or a coffee talk that happen. They have it every week. Different veterans come on. Dan talks about his struggles coming back from Iraq. Dan has 2 combat deployments. He's a Army veteran. All the profits go to Operation Reboot, and it's a nonprofit. So I've mentioned this before in my other videos, but I started off with a bounty hunter tracker for my e-tool, my Garrett pinpointer, which I still have and use. I love that thing. And these 2 hand diggers, which they're not, one is a Fisher's or Friskers, I don't know, I forgot the name brand, and the other, the actual trowel, I don't even know. It's not a name brand trowel. I still use it. I still love it. My wife bought me this pickaxe, but it has a magnet on the bottom. I've used it. I love it. I haven't used it for a while, but when I go into the rivers, I plan on using it. And then I upgraded to the Ace 150 and bought the $25, $30 headset for it, Garrett headset. And then I upgraded to the AT Pro because I really wanted to get out into the lakes and rivers and streams in Maine and not worry about destroying my metal detector because I put it in water. Because AT Pros, they're submergible. I also bought an actual shovel, digger, whatever you want to call it, that's serrated. In this picture is the Scoop at $30, maybe $35 at most. I bought this hand digger, and I've done a review on it. I can't say the name, so I'm not going to butcher the name. It's $25 to $30 easy, and it works well, especially like if you're trying to dig nice surgical plugs. It's amazing, and it's sharp. It'll cut you. And here we have the blue underwater or diving headphones, which $80 to $100. They're amazing. Like, I can't hear anything else when I can hear wind, but that's about it. Nothing else. So I've either used an e-tool, a shovel, or the mini digger I have now. That cost me $35. I would never buy something, a digger, over $30 to $40. $40 even is way too much. Especially when I can go out and get a regular shovel at the store for $20 to $30, or like I said, the mini digger that I bought for $35 because it was serrated. And then you have the lash or leash tools that are like $75 to $80. There's no way I'm going to spend that on a shovel. I understand if they're really durable. $72 on what is like a combination of a spade or a serrated spade and a shovel. Personally, I have the money and I'm not going to spend it on that. That's $72. I mean, it's really cool, and it'd be cool to have, and I would definitely use it. But I'm not going to spend $72 on it, and I wouldn't suggest it to any new detectorist looking to buy a shovel. So my Scoop was $35, or maybe at max $38. This is $149 for a Scoop and pretty much aluminum pipes. Carbine pipes, handles. That's outrageous to me. I can understand they're probably really lightweight, but I would hope it's durable, but that's $149. 79, so $80 for a Scoop and $75 for a handle. And $84. That's just ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, I would rather make myself a Scoop than buy this stuff. If someone gave it to me, yeah, I'd definitely use it without a doubt. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I would not go out and buy this stuff. $94, $95? Nope, not at all. So I have two Garretts. I've mentioned that. I love them both. They're amazing machines. Garrett company, all their gear is well priced. My only complaint about pricing on their gear is their coils, and that's mostly cheapness in the part. I will still go buy a $93 coil from Garrett that's 4 inches or 4.5 inches in diameter, or the 4.5 Ace Sniper Search Coil for my Ace 150. But it's a lot of money to spend on an accessory. That's just me, though. I can't even fathom spending that much money on a metal detector. I love metal detecting, but I could not fathom spending that much money on one single metal detector. My whole gear, all my gear together, does not come nearly close to that cost. That is outrageous. That's outrageous. I don't like that metal detector. Better not only find gold or coins or whatever, but it better dig the hole for me. Like that's crazy. So this is the GPZ 7000 gold nugget from Minelab. I mean, it looks like a beast. It looks like you're gonna need that harness. The harness I think costs like $27, 30 bucks, something like that. But it looks like a heavy beast. And you need extra parts for the headset. So it looks really cool. I'll give them that. But that price, man, I tell you what, that price is not selling me. So as cheap a bastard that I am, I would probably, if I had the money to burn and waste, I would probably buy this just because it's cool. It's a cool thought, like to see to be able to map what's in the ground and be like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going for that. So I don't really know anything about this. I couldn't find any details, but that would be a cool piece of machinery to own. I will probably never own that in my lifetime. I saw something like this when I was deployed, and I didn't put in the price, but it's probably about $7,000 or $8,000. But I saw this when I was deployed to Afghanistan. I saw this type of metal detector. I don't know if it was a Minelab or not, but it wouldn't work for us, mainly because we didn't know how to work it. Like, you need a class, you need a course to learn how to use this machine. What I do like about it is it folds up. That is kind of cool. I don't really like the shape that much, but if it works, it works. But I do like how it folds up. Another one from Minelab. I'm telling you, for these prices, they better come with their own dig team. They better come with their own crew, because for me, like I said, I'm cheap. I'm not going to spend that much on one item. That's probably more than what my car is worth. Anyway, I'm not talking down on anybody who spends money on their metal detector or gear. I can't fathom spending that much money on one piece of gear. But if you got the money and you're making the bucks, do what you do.